What's up, you guys? Welcome to Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 4. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I'm going to play on casual just because I'm here to have fun. I don't really care about much challenge or anything. And there's a lot of dialogue, so I'm going to shut up. Let's get right to it.
Open up on 7. Move it out, Shiv.
Oh yeah. Hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117, Shiv, Helix.
You think you can break me, copper? Yeah, I've been in the darkest pits in the universe. Places that would make your bolts rattle. The eternity pits of Sword Doom. The iron holes in your balance. Nah.
Greetings, new fish. I'm...
Captain Quark. I don't believe it. You're here. I used to dream of being arrested by you.
Now get out of here. I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many adventures?
Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
He ain't famous anymore.
Words hurt, Solitary Bill.
I'm a huge fan. I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet & Clank holo game.
The what?
You know, the game based on that incident with you and that Lombax.
Oh, you must mean the holo film. Yeah, it's pretty good, if you like all CG.
No, I mean the game. It's based on the holo film. Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison.
They're making a game based on a holo film based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me. Oh, this is my fault. I've been away from my adoring public in this forsaken place too long. And now, no one will ever hear my side.
I'd like to hear your side, Captain.
You would? Well, then sit down, wary criminal, and I'll tell you a story. It all started with a hapless Lombax named Ratchet.
Yeah. So this is on the PlayStation 5. It runs at 60 frames per second. Every now and then you'll see in the corner, though, it'll pop up saying that this scene is blocked and gameplay cannot be recorded. There's no way to turn that off on the PlayStation 5. You could on the PS4. So we're just gonna have to deal with those pop-ups.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Grim! You're here! I thought you'd be down at the bazaar shopping for gravity coils.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers we're talking about. Captain Quark will be there.
No leaving the garage until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that bolt crank. Look at this thing. Avionics fried, CPU fried, even the gosh darn gravity coils fried. Okay, let's see if these new Versa bulbs work. Look up. Do you see something flashing?
Yep. Left side looks good.
It's a miracle. Onto the afterburner light.
Lower left afterburner light checks out.
This thing might just be space-worthy after all. One more to the right.
Lower right afterburner works. So, are we good?
Yep, we're good. The news says the tryouts are being held at the fairgrounds. Show them what you got, kid.
And so Ratchet began his adventure, hoping to become a Galactic Ranger.
Yeah, Captain Quark is gonna narrate a lot of this, so it's gonna be intermittent commentary for a little bit here.
Ratchet bashed his enemies using his trusty Omni Wrench.
But we collect little nuts and bolts. Non-Banjo-Kazooie related.
In order to best his foes, Ratchet used the warrior's time-honored tradition of jumping.
I like how they cartoonified it. I never played any of the Ratchet and Clank games. This is my first ever. But I have seen...
Ratchet knew he faced mortal peril. Should he find himself on the verge of death, he'd need to find nanotech to heal.
Yeah, nanotech heals you, the little blue
Stuff
cubes.
after a bank robbery once. It healed like 3 out of 5 gunshot wounds.
I like that Shiv guy's voice. Reminds me of somebody. I can't place who, though. Watch it be the guy who actually voices him.
Lombax displayed a flagrant disregard for public property. Look at him smashing crates. The hubris.
The hubris.
He was just saving up bolts so he could buy a new weapon to protect the galaxy with.
Hey, who's telling the story here?
Yeah, but this game won out on a Patreon poll.
His enemies vanquished. Ratchet forged ahead. His destination, destiny.
It's one I've been curious about, so I left it up there on the poll, and it won out. So it's finally time to do it. I played through this opening bit, but that's about it. I haven't decided if it's going to be fully blind or a little bit practiced beforehand. You can only have one save file, so I'm thinking blind.
Lux here. Show us how quick you can be on your feet by jumping over these obstacles. A good ranger is always mindful of their surroundings. Hop across these moving platforms.
Yeah, nothing we haven't seen before.
Not run up and insist on shaking hands. My mighty vice-like grip has been known to shake the confidence of even the most heroic of men. And I would throw you off your game.
So yeah, there's, like I said, a lot of filler commentary, or character commentary.
Keep moving. It's time to get our hands on some
Flavor commentary, that's what I'm looking
Grab
for.
a fusion grenade glove from this Gadgetron vendor.
So we get our first weapon, a fusion grenade. These things are pretty cool.
Oh, I just might make my quota this week.
Awesome. Next step, blow stuff up.
I like Ratchet's design. A Lombax is a fictional thing, but he certainly looks pretty cool.
The galaxy is a perilous place, as evidenced by the large amounts of ammunition left sitting around in crates.
I could see why people would have wanted him in Smash Bros. Or something if that was ever a thing back in like the Melee days, probably. So, yeah, pressing right on the stick lets you strategically aim. And these I don't really know much about. I think they're just random collectibles.
Sweet.
A holo card. So that's a pack of them. Individual enemies drop singular ones sometimes, so we'll look at it real quick.
Big Al here. You've just collected your first holo card. You can earn single holo cards by defeating enemies, or you can explore secret areas to find packs of 3. Your goal is to complete a whole set of holo cards.
I don't know what happens when you beat a whole set, or complete a whole set, rather. So the hero set, we have Quark, we almost have the fusion grenade set. Yeah, otherwise they're just something to look at. When I first played through this, I was kind of like, yeah, it's alright, but it wasn't really doing much for me.
In order to spice things up, we've armed these dummies with Gadgetron flamethrowers. Our lawyers are totally cool with it.
Good job, recruits. You may just be the next Galactic Ranger. Head to the final challenge.
Come on, Ratchet. You can do this.
But yeah, we're gonna absorb it all and
For the final
enjoy
challenge.
it.
Survive a brutal onslaught of enemies, and you just might be our next Galactic Ranger. Or maybe. One down.
I think it was just I wasn't feeling this type of game when I first started doing it. I downloaded it because it was on sale, really cheap.
Some angry toads.
Oh, level up. Yep, defeating enemies increases your maximum health randomly, and,
Impressive.
well, not really randomly, but
Looking at Solana's next Galactic Ranger.
sometimes the cutscenes speak as if, like, you're expected to already know what's going on, because this is a reimagining of the very first Ratchet and Clank that came out in 2002. But some stuff's a little bit different.
Come see me after the show.
That wasn't so bad.
Stock up on ammo, and I think we got another cutscene that is going to say its recording is blocked, but obviously we're recording the whole thing, so Like I said, you could turn that off on the PlayStation 4 very easily. On the PlayStation 5, it's still not an option. I don't get it. Gameplay recording resumed. Alright, we are now Clank.
The helpless defect knew that his best chance for survival lay with the facility's ventilation system. If he could just run to the vent, he might just make it out of there alive.
These bullets are basically like currency to purchase weapons and stuff later on.
I know you will find the defect, Victor. You never disappoint.
Feeble defect knew that if he were to survive, he would have to throw a bomb at whatever lay in his path. The young defect spotted a spring bot ahead of him and knew that with this handy device in his arsenal, he could now defeat the deadliest of forces, gravity. The hopeless defect had to throw a spring bot, but where and how?
I do like his commentary though. Just the over-the-top cartoon.
There you are.
Oh my.
Clank's voice is weird. I don't know what to think about it.
You useless piece of scrap. Get back here and let's settle this. Warbot to Warbot.
I think this guy looks more like a warbot than Clank does.
Oh no, water.
I hate water. I was expecting to say that next.
Suddenly, the defect spotted a power bot. This device could power up a variety of machines, but where should he throw it?
You're like really good at adding drama, man.
Thank you, Shiv. I pride myself on my penchant for storytelling.
Yeah.
What seems to be the problem?
Colorful commentary.
You won't get away from me, Chairman. I've got him right where I want him.
See, oh yeah, casual puts all these markers and button prompts of like what you're supposed to be doing. Normal difficulty doesn't have that, but it's nice because there's a grappling thing that it just expects you to know. And when I first played this, I was like, what do you even do? And then I found out you press circle. But casual just lets you know.
You think you can run from me?
Not that brute again.
The dialogue stays pretty consistent. Maybe not so much like Star Fox consistent, but... yeah, we'll just have to see how my commentary over top of it goes,
Get
because...
back here, you miserable defect.
yeah, lines like that, it'll just keep popping up. But I'm looking forward to this game.
Try outrunning this.
Part of the whole reason of getting a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5 is to just experience a lot of these games I missed
I'm gonna rip you apart.
growing up with mostly Nintendo
Sprocket
stuff.
by sprocket.
And this one didn't do as well as Rift Apart, which I really want to experience at some point, but I think in order to play Rift Apart, I should definitely experience this one first. Interesting tidbit, this is where the original game starts. This very scene here with Ratchet and,
A million thoughts raced through Ratchet's head. Could he repair this diminutive warbot? Would it be the key to the adventure he craved? Did he leave the proto-engine on in the garage? The answer to all these questions was yes.
All right, hang on. I'll get us back to the garage.
yeah. So now we're slowly starting to get into more of the core of the gameplay here. We're gonna slowly do that grappling I was talking about, get our first weapon beyond the ratchet, the wrench.
Large gaps were child's play to Ratchet. All he would need to get across is a trusty swing shot and a little bravado.
Nice! A combustor!
Ratchet basked in the freedom of being able to switch weapons whenever he felt like it.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the casual button prompts on screen. It's just nice. I feel like regardless of difficulty, it should have that for the beginning. But yeah, I was like naively just being like, oh, all you do is like pick up bolts and like shoot stuff and smack stuff. And I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it at first. But like any good adventure game, you gotta let yourself get immersed into it and just accept the mechanics. It definitely is pretty fluid.
Uh-oh, Blarg. What are they doing here?
I have information in my databanks that poses a threat to Chairman Dreg. He must have tracked my position to your planet, so he could get it back.
Grim, listen to me. I want you to lock the garage doors and then head down into the shelter. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Copy that, Ratchet.
Ratchet was in a bad way. Hurt, confused, and alone. He scoured the Kizzle Plateau for signs of nanotech.
Another card. Could be something good. Nanotech, heal up. Maximum of 20 HP right now. And I guess we're maxed out on combustor ammo. Here we go, holding circle to grapple. Grapple beams are cool in every game.
Whoa, is that a Blarg dropship?
Correct. Model X6C to be exact. Also known as the Dropship of Death.
Great.
Yeah, I'm glad I practiced a little bit beforehand. But you know what's interesting is I had this game on Patreon polls for a while now, and it just kept not winning the polls. And now I'm glad because it runs so much better on the PS5, and I was originally going to do it on the PS4. So now I'm glad I have this option. I just hope I can find some kind of like happy medium with my commentary in the game, like I said.
All the jobs Red could have given us, we gotta look for some defect. Ah, it's not.
Let's switch to the fusion grenade here. Whoops.
Or the heat of the sun. This is nature. We never had any of this back on dip.
Oh, I thought that was gonna do way more. Okay, well, whatever. We'll still use it to finish them off.
The Blarg are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
I'm fine, kid, but I ain't opening up till the coast is clear.
Just hold tight, Grim. I got this.
For Chairman Drek.
I've got you on holovid. There are more enemies moving in.
Incoming dropship detected.
I'm using the grenades right now because when I first played this on normal difficulty, I ran out of combustor ammo and there was no more to pick up. I didn't know what to do.
I'm down in the shelter. Ratchet, this place is a mess. Disassembled weapons and engine parts everywhere. Didn't you tell me you were gonna clean it up last week?
Yeah, sorry about that. Got held up on a project.
A beginner's guide to quantum burst engines.
Just throw that anywhere. I have it bookmarked.
What's this? Fun with singularities and other cataclysmic events.
That's really more for educational purposes.
It is always good to meet a fellow academic.
Really, I just look at the pictures and then, you know, wing it. All right, Grim. Coast is clear. Can you open up?
Ratchet, what in Zony's name just exploded?
Sorry about that, Grim. Listen, get my tools ready. I just found something in the desert I need to look at.
Interesting. What kind of factory is this?
This? No, this is just a garage. Lived here since I was a kid. Come on, let's get you fixed up.
Alright, before we do that, I just want to make sure I collect everything here. Stock up on all the ammo. I don't know if ammo refills between main cutscenes and stuff. This, I would assume, is a ship platform, but I don't know. At some point, whoops, didn't mean to do that. At some point, we're going to repair this ship. I haven't played that far yet to even know what it does.
What?
That's strange. I'm picking up something from Nivalis.
It appears to be some sort of distress signal, but it is being jammed using a Blargian signal dampener.
Don't worry. The computer would have told us if we were in any real danger.
Fatal crash imminent. Would you like to record your last will and testament?
Admittedly, that's not super promising. Well, it's damaged, but I've fixed worse. Come on, maybe there's someone in town who can help us. Wait a second, is that raritanium? Maybe we should upgrade our weapons first. Let's use that vendor and put this to good use.
Alright. A little tutorial of how weapon upgrading works here. We could also probably buy one like the Pyrocitor.
Here's where you pick your weapon. Let me walk you through the process with one of mine. You like?
That was weird, talking over himself.
Raritanium for this stuff, but we'll use some of mine for now. All you gotta do is pick one of them cells. These things chain together. Go ahead and fill out the whole chain.
Yeah, so you surround these question marks, and the question mark unlocks.
Right, just confirm the transaction and the deal's done.
Damage makes your weapon hurt more. More pain, more gain.
Hey,
So that was the perk there.
mystery cluster. Now that's gonna give you a big boost.
There you
That's
go.
all there is to it. Give it a spin on one of your own.
So yeah, the combustor, you may have noticed, is very slow and boring. So that we want to increase the rate of fire and everything with that. Probably rate of fire first. Playing on casual, I'm less concerned about ammo. So yeah, X to start, and then you start building the chain. We'll just do 2 for now, because we only have 5 raritanium. Actually, let's do 3. Because the combustor, well, no. I want to do it a little bit balanced here.
Oh, nice!
So the fusion grenade, what we can do with that one, more ammo, which is fine, but area of effect is probably better. I don't know, do we want to do 2? Might as well. So now our grenades are a little bit better too. And the Pyrocitor costs 2,000 bolts. We have 2,818, so we can buy this weapon. It's gonna be junk at first because we don't have any upgrades for it. The proton drum we can't afford. When I was practicing this on my own time on the PS4 and stuff, I used this weapon and I wasn't a fan of it, so I'm kind of torn if I even want to buy it, but maybe it gets better when you do the what is it, raritanium? Yeah, those upgrades. So let's just go ahead and buy it.
You got a deal.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to it myself, so bear with me with the stuttering and stuff.
Set the world on fire.
So yeah, we'll hang on to that. It's a close quarters flamethrower.
Looking for some weapons? Step into my
So we want our combustor.
Actually, I ain't got no office, but I might get one if I make salesman of the month.
What's over here? I've never gone over here before.
Holding his breath, our intrepid Lombax delves the depths of deepness.
I don't know, I don't want to trigger any kind of mine. I just went out into the main field whenever I practiced this before. But anyway, how you guys doing anyway? Try to get back to my usual flow of commentary here now that we have a moment. Search the caves for hidden treasures.
They appear to be amoeboids. According to my databanks, they were created by Drug Industries in order to assist the warbots.
That's all well and good. You know, I was watching this weird thing. Kind of like how these controls are weird. I don't know, they feel... X to surface is just... Well, I guess it's jump, so maybe that does make sense. Maybe it's not weird at all. I'm just used to Nintendo controls or something. But yeah, I've heard people say that the original Ratchet and Clank is better than this. But then people say if you're just coming into the series, this is a great one to play. And then the one that came before this, something Nexus, I think. That should get you all caught up to play Rift Apart, the newest one, as of recording this. I didn't realize there's like 11 or 12 Ratchet and Clank games. That's insane.
Well done.
Maybe that, oh, maybe I should have triggered those past ones then. Whoops. Sorry, like I said, I'm still learning it myself. It just brought us right back to the beginning. Well, okay. We could stop here, but I feel like we barely even said anything.
That is a lot of bad guys.
So let's do what I did practice before.
Attention, citizens. You may have noticed we are in the midst of a small, insignificant invasion. We are working hard to contact the Blog so we can find a peaceful resolution. But until they return our calls, it's probably best to remain.
Yeah, I watched this weird video somehow. I don't even know how it was recommended to me, but... Well, actually, I probably do know how. It was Bruce Springsteen. He apparently did a podcast with Barack Obama. And then the podcast became a book. And I don't know, they were also interviewed about it, too. And I watched one of those interviews. I think it was recommended to me because I was listening to a lot of, like, Gaslight Anthem and Bruce Springsteen stuff. Oh, hey, now. I guess I should use my weapons instead of just the wrench. But it's working out just fine. I'm just ammo conscientious, I guess.
I doubt
or
that's
whatever.
the last of them.
Ammo conscious.
Attention, Guard. We have left you several messages regarding your invasion of this sector. I don't want to get avoid us, but just in case you check your messages, there are quite a few radios.
But yeah, that interview was weird because they were... I mean, they said something I agreed with, which is basically the United States used to have a uniform thing in like the 1950s, the whole white picket fence American dream.
Oh dear, more of them.
That must be the mayor's ship.
This is a transmission for the Galactic Rangers. Please, we need assistance. This is Agnog Buckwash, mayor of the Toad Crater of Lombax.
Mayor Buckwash will not last long without our help.
Mayor Buckwash. But yeah, that interview was saying that America used to be unified on the American dream, the white picket fence thing. But it left people out because in the 1950s everything was still very segregated and stuff. But the point was, it was a unified thing for the most part. And we've come a long way from that and no longer have something. We're very divided right now, and we need something else to unify everybody together again. And I definitely agreed with that. Oh, what the heck? Where did these guys come from? Spawning in here. See, it's like a very button-mashy kind of thing, which, I don't know, I guess I thought it would be something different than that. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, I suppose, when I... What's the other? Jak and Daxter, right? Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter. I always got those confused.
Hello? Is it safe to come out?
Thank you. I thought we were done for sure.
We are happy to be of assistance. Why is Drek trying to kill you?
It's my nephew, Skid McMarks.
Wait, Skid McMarks, the pro hoverboarder?
He sent me this infobot from Iridia, and the Blarg have been after me ever since. Here, take a look.
Hey, Uncle Buckwash, Skid McMarks here. You know, your nephew. My agent and I are at the awesome grand opening of the McMark Sports Shack here on Iridia, and boy, is this been a trip. I've gotten to meet all kinds of people. Fans, celebrities, my Gadgetron sponsors. I even got to sign autographs for these odd-looking creatures called the Blarg. I guess they're doing something here on Iridia. Wait, hold on a second. Hydro Harvester Super Illegal Water Displacement Apparatus. I don't think I was supposed to have this.
Stop him! He's got the schematics!
Help! Someone! Call my agent! Call my publicist! Actually, don't call either of those people. Call someone who cares about me! I don't want to die!
Sounds like Skid McMarks is in trouble. We gotta get to Iridia.
I don't know what good the map's gonna do at this point.
Agreed. But we must first repair our ship.
Right. Okay. Let's see if we can find some help.
Okay, yeah. I found someone to repair the ship, and that's as far as I ever played this.
Your mayor is safe and sound. I was rescued by a furry hero and his robot friend. I will now resume regular office hours, which is every third Tuesday from 10 to 10:30.
Okay, well, he's just announcing stuff. Anyway, this has been a very sloppy first episode. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where I can butt in while they're talking so much. It's very cartoon, flavorful commentary going on. I've said that a million times too. But hope it gets better. I know it gets better. So it's just a little bit of introduction we gotta get through, I guess. So thank you for watching. I hope you stick around, and take care.